Well, my friends, good evening. This is part one of this video. It's being two parts. One part will be on the computer. But I'm going to link to a video that was on Geeks and Gamers down below where Jeremy basically shows how the SJWs in Disney think they've won by silencing us. Now, this is the second time I'm doing a video on this particular subject, but this time I'm going to up the ante a bit, because last time I just did a video, posted it on my channel, that was it. But after seeing actually two videos on Jeremy's channel where they are trying to tout that they've silenced us, that annoyed me a little tiny bit. So I'm going to put this one, but I'm going to send it to Jeremy so he can see it. Now, hopefully, Jeremy, you see this, and you either, hey, show this video, I don't care, or do your own on what I'm about to show you. Now, what I'm going to show you is an interesting tool that you can comment on any website, any YouTube video, any comment anywhere, and nobody can remove it yet. The key word there is yet. They will try, because once this gets more and more popular, they are going to try to silence us again. But they will not be able to silence us as of yet, because this is just a plugin that you put onto your browser that lets you comment on stuff, but it's only tied to the web address. So when you hit the button, it basically just shows you all the comments. Now the SJWs will, obviously, they actually probably already know about this, and they will try to combat us with negative comments and this and that, but that's fine. I firmly believe in free speech. They should be allowed to talk. Whether I agree with them or disagree is irrelevant. They should be allowed to talk. But I don't like the fact that they let themselves talk but don't let us talk. I don't like the fact that they've monkeyed with basically Captain Marvel. That's when it really started to show, because they really wanted to promote this, and there's too many fishy things about this. So I think they're going to do the same with the next Star Wars, which I will not see. I didn't go see the last one. I had no interest in it. None whatsoever. The Force Awakens, I call it something else, but I'm not going to say what I call it, because I actually plan to do kind of a parody video on it, and I'm going to use that title. But I don't like what they've did. So we're going to go live on my PC, and I will show you, and hopefully Jeremy will show you as well, of what you can do to leave a comment on any video, any website, period, and they cannot stop you from doing this. So let's get to it, shall we? All right, and here we are. This is the plugin Dissenter. It is a plugin that was developed by Gab, which is basically a version of Twitter that is not censored. They do believe in free speech. You can find SJWs on there and they can speak freely, but they also let people like you and I speak freely. People who disagree with them. They are not silenced. They are not targeted or put in timeout or anything like that. But basically, this is Dissenter. This is the main page. Excuse me. Excuse me again. I will have the link for this page down below. I do not know if you need to have a Gab account. I do know it is tied to my Gab account, which is nice because I just have to sign into Gab once, and this is always on, and I will show you that later on. They do have a download here somewhere. Oh, Timcast. I do like Timcast.
don't always agree with everything he says. I think he's a little bit of a leftist, but at least he's honest. I do like that. Another Timcast. Where is it? I could have sworn that they had... I know it... Oh, I probably know why it's not up there. It's because it's hooked up to my account already and I'm already signed in. But, like I said, I will link this in the description below so you can see it. You can download it. It's just a little tiny plugin, and let me show you how it works. We will jump to Geeks and Gamers. Now, the video that I was speaking of is this one right here. Again, this will be in the link below. Now, I will click on this and I will show you what can happen. We will pause this so I can't get a strike. I don't think Jeremy will strike me, but some clown probably would, saying that he was Jeremy. Now, if you look right here, you have a little tiny green box right here that says dissent this. Now, if I click on that, you will see another box pop up. Oh, look, there's 6 comments on this particular page. And obviously, someone knows dissent, and they said, here comes the solution, which is what I am bringing this to Jeremy's attention for, too. And hopefully all of you see this, as he has a much larger audience than mine. As you can see, you can write all your comments. You can give it a thumbs up. You can give it a thumbs down. Now, I do like this. I've already given this video a thumbs up, so I'll give it a thumbs up here as well. Oh, come on, pop up there, baby. You didn't pop up. Let's see if that'll refresh. Let me kill that and do it one more time. Did it give it 3? Yes, it did. So I gave it my thumbs up and it did it. Now, that's on one of his videos. He actually has 2. Unfortunately, I forget the guy's name. But here's another one of videos that is on Geeks and Gamers. And here, as you can see right here, it says, Studios execs admit to silencing negative opinions on Captain Marvel. Again, they are trying to silence us. Here's the little dissent button. Let's see if there's any comments on this one. We have 4 comments on this one and 1 thumbs up. Let's go down. Oh, yeah, shocker. That's the perfect comment for that. All right. Yeah, Rotten Tomatoes had its time and it's living up to its name. Anyway, this is another video that I liked. I'll give him a thumbs up on this one as well. Just because I did like both videos. They are very informative. Now, just to show you how wonderfully this thing works, this is Captain Marvel on Rotten Tomatoes. Now, there is no little tiny square box that says dissenter on here, but if I go up to where all my plugins are, on top of my browser, I can click it up there. And once again, it pops right up. Now, as you can see, 23 people gave this movie a thumbs up. 496 so far have given this a thumbs down. Now, I'm going to try to go through this very quickly because the first comment is vulgar, shall we say. It uses a certain acronym that starts with the letter F. And oops, I'm not on there. I'm on that site. Let's go back on here. And I will try to pass that as quickly as I prefer to keep my thing family friendly. And there we go. Let's scroll down. Here we go. Now, 3 hours ago, someone commented, I know Disney has the resources to buy tickets and that theaters are reporting empty viewings. This is going to hurt them in the bottom line. Let's wait for that then. They are. This person is definitely correct. I agree with them. It will hurt them in the bottom line. By law here in the States, you are beholden to the shareholders. Who are the shareholders? Before you people all freak out, SJWs I'm speaking of. The shareholders are all the old people that live here in the villages. They're the ones that have the mutual funds and that. That's what's tied to this. So this is going to affect their retirement. So you keep that in mind. But anyway, as you can see, you can scroll down. There are all sorts of comments. You can post a comment. I've seen this movie. It is horrible. It really was bad. But I figured I'd let Jeremy know about this lovely little program. Once again, I will go to its main page. It is called Dissenter. You can comment on any single web page, any post. You can go to the Mary Sue and you can comment. I should have pulled that up. You can go on theirs and post. I'll click it for this one. Let's see if there's any comments. Oh, 1,464 comments. Let's see what the latest one says. Hopefully there's no swearing. And that one's a little too long. Somebody wrote a book. And yeah, I have to agree with you. I do love Gab. I've actually met more people through Gab than I have through Twitter. I love those notifications. That'll teach me for not putting my phone on shut up. And then someone here, long live dissenter. Yeah, I agree with that because I like to be able to comment. And I will tell you this. When Star Wars comes out, I am going to see it, but I'm not going to pay for it, if you catch my drift. Just as I didn't give Captain Marvel my money either. But I am going to comment on it. And I'm not afraid to comment on it. And they will not be able to get rid of my comment. Well, folks, this is the end of this video. I hope you found this informative. I hope Jeremy finds this informative. And, well, I'll talk to you later.